and welcome to my channel Mystic Moon Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for you, Divine Feminine. We'll be getting a lot of different messages from the Karmic for you. Now let's get started. What would the Karmic like you to know today, Divine Feminine? He pretends to not have feelings for you, Divine Feminine. He is a sore loser. He plays the victim when things don't go the way he wants them to. He constantly plays the blame game. I know that you are his twin flame. I convinced him that I was his twin flame. He believed me because he is unawakened. The reality is that I am a stinky karmic, literally. He is such a follower. He can't make any decisions for himself. He isn't a good father at all. He's good at having kids, however, he's terrible at looking after them. I was always in between the two of you, causing issues. His children don't like me at all. They can see straight through me and know that I am no good for their father. Apparently, you made him feel things that he has never even felt before. He is used to hitting it and quitting it. What else would the Karmic like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? He told me that if he had have just stayed with you, DF, his life would have been so simple. He wouldn't have had half of the problems that he has now. He discarded you, ghosted you, and left you out in the cold with no answers and no explanation. You were probably wondering what just happened, and you were left in a state of utter confusion. He said that you don't trust him and that you figured out that he is a manipulative trickster. DF, you knew he was deceptive, a liar, and a trickster. Your gut feeling told you so. You walked away gracefully with your head held high, even after the injustice that was done to you in this love triangle. He turned on you and betrayed you and did things to hurt you. He could hardly come back to you after all of the damage that he has caused. Divine Feminine, you use your gifts to heal and help people. I use mine for evil. I have bribed him with videos and photos of him with others. His addictions, his temptations, his wounding, and his narcissistic ways are what kept him from you, Divine Feminine. He doesn't even look the same anymore. This divine contract between you and him is no longer valid. Spirit has completely freed you from it. He has done the wrong thing by you over and over again, and he has broken spiritual laws. Because you stayed genuine and were completely innocent, Spirit will be rewarding you with a lot of abundance. He refers to me as a mental patient. He is so harsh and puts me down constantly and makes me feel so insecure and less than. There were others who didn't want you and him together. It wasn't only me. Messages from the Karmic today. What would she like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? He says that I am a nutcase. I'm sick of him criticizing me. He takes his frustration of not having you out on me. I am extremely volatile. I have a bad temper and I break things all the time. I have been the worst influence on him ever. I keep him entrapped in his addictions, which include sex, alcohol, and weed. The truth is that we are living in poverty, depression, constant anxiety, and volatile outbursts. He gets sick of arguing with me over you, Divine Feminine. It is such a dysfunctional household. Sorry about this. DF, he loves that you are a homebody. He knows that you prefer to be at home in your PJs rather than out in the streets like me. He hates that you caught onto his lies. He got sloppy. I am the opposite in nature to you, Divine Feminine. You are modest, mature, peaceful, and conscientious. I am immature, lazy, for the streets, agitated, and all about clout. I am using a lot of drugs at the moment. I can't deal with him threatening to come back to you all the time. More messages from the Karmic today. I am obsessed with both you and him. I watch tarot readings on the two of you as I know you were divine counterparts. I've been on a mission to keep you two apart. I am extremely obsessed with the DM. I will do whatever I have to in order to keep him here with me and away from you. You have always been my number one competition, Divine Feminine. We are swingers together. You want to leave a legacy. You think of the future. I don't even plan the next week ahead in my life. When we were fighting, he told me that you were his happy place and said that he has never been as content in his life as when he was with you. I am envious of your abundance. Wealth comes to you so easily. I have been cheating on him. We are a match made in hell. He is a Casanova. He's very smooth and he's a sweet talker. He is very convincing and wins women over because he is great with his words. He needs validation from outsiders. He has to feel important. That's why he has a backup plan every time he is in a relationship. DF, I find you sexually alluring and I am attracted to you as I am bisexual. He knows that I sleep around. We have great sexual chemistry, but that's one of the only things that we have in common going for us. I am a drama starter. I start fights with him just for the sake of it. We argue day and night, especially over money and you, Divine Feminine. You had a feeling deep down inside that he was entertaining someone else. He had you waiting and lost interest in you because he was busy entertaining me. I am currently under judgment from the Most High. Him and I party constantly. I will take whatever drug I can get my hands on. He is so greedy that he likes to have multiple women that he can go between throughout the week. I am talking to my ex behind his back. I also talk to other guys. He believed the rumors and gossip about you and blocked you out. It was all lies though. He told me that you have changed, Divine Feminine. You used to be caring, nurturing, kind and lovable. However, now you've ascended and you're in your life purpose. It was really easy for me to put spell work on the DM because he is acting so low vibrational at the moment. He is in deep despair as he realizes now that he was supposed to build an empire with you. We have brought both men and women into the bedroom, and yes, he has experienced sex with the same sex. He never thought that you would actually walk away, Divine Feminine. What else would the Karmic like to say to you today? After what I have put him through, he looks at you as such a great catch, Divine Feminine. The way he genuinely loves you makes me feel so inadequate and unworthy. If you are wondering why he is actually with me, here is the answer: spell work. I have betrayed him and cheated on him with his best friend. He misses your energy, Divine Feminine. You were A-grade supply to him. He's a narcissist. I hate the way that you are still winning after all I have done to bring you down. Everything I did failed on you. I gave him an STD that is incurable. He should have used a condom. Messages for you, Divine Feminine, today. He is upset that he has no authority over your life anymore. I feel as though my job is complete as a karmic now. I have destroyed any chance the DM had for a promising future with his Empress. I constantly talk about you to him. I cannot keep your name out of my mouth. He tells me that he is coming to your house to move in when we are fighting. He allowed me and other karmics to put negative ideas in his head about you. He is so fake. You're better off without him, and deep down you know that, Divine Feminine. He couldn't live up to who you wanted him to be. not feeling well at all. He is pining for you, and it is making him physically sick. I pretend to be spiritual, however I am a dark witch. I have tried to mimic your divine energy. He thinks that you still want him. I tell him all of the time that you don't. DF, now that you have snooped through tarot readings to discover his secrets, he is in a mental prison. What messages today from the Karmic? I know that he is trying his best to escape this toxic karmic cycle that I have him stuck in. He hid how promiscuous he actually is from you. He behaved like a saint with you, Divine Feminine. He is addicted to dating sites. Talking to people on them feeds his ego. I didn't think it could get any bigger though. He knows that leaving me will be nearly impossible, and that's why he stays. I am a fatal attraction. His mother really doesn't like me. I'm not stupid. I know that she covers for him when he lies to me. Your faith in God is what saved you from the spell work that I sent your way. We both lie and cheat on one another. He talked so badly about you behind your back. He just discovered that you are a chosen one, DF. He's in awe. You resonated more with him before you ascended and became the Empress. I put spell work on him that distorted his thoughts. It made him view me in a positive light and view you in a negative light. All of the bad energy I have sent to you is returning to me. What messages today for you, Divine Feminine, in the Karmic? I am sick to death of being portrayed in a bad light as the Karmic. I have a function in the DM's life. I am teaching him real lessons. You couldn't teach him these lessons, Divine Feminine, as you are too loving. I realized you were divinely protected when you kept surviving all of the attacks that I sent your way. The karma for him cheating on you, Divine Feminine, is that I cheated on him. What goes around comes around. We have the same addictions. That's what our connection is based on. To him, it's lust with me, not love. He is so upset that you are in your life purpose without him. I hate the way that you are spiritual, Divine Feminine. I'm a party girl. I'm a groupie. He tells me that I cannot cook and I cannot clean. He even compares me to you in this way. It's so annoying. He is kicking himself for making the wrong choice, and that is me. I don't comprehend why you spend such long periods on your own and celibate. I hate being on my own. I don't enjoy my own company, unlike you, Divine Feminine. It was all fun and games when you wanted him, Divine Feminine. It was exciting and a competition. However, now the novelty has gone, as I'm stuck with him and he's difficult to live with. He is angry at everyone around him at the moment because you haven't been chasing him. I have been raging spiritual warfare on you, Divine Feminine. He views me as spiteful and evil. He knows what I am capable of. I know he's unhappy here, but he is scared to leave. I am sending you the evil eye. None of the magic is working on you. It is coming back on him and me. I am stuck in karma and you are getting dharma, Divine Feminine. I am so reckless. I break all of his things when he threatens to come back to you. He is totally enamored with your beauty, DF. He views you as his soulmate. He also mentioned that you could be his twin flame. He now realizes that I am a karmic. I won't allow him to grow or ascend because then he will leave me. I let him cheat and do as he pleases so that he stays with me. You would never accept him this way, and that's why I do it. I read the text messages between you and him. They were so deep and loving. I was so shocked. I have heard him say bros before hoes before. That's how much respect he has for women. I deceived him and told him I was his 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. I have been throwing black magic your way as I am jealous of the blessings and abundance that Spirit is bestowing on you. He thought that you would never leave him because you are his twin flame. He thought that meant that you had to put up with his infidelity and endless games. We abuse one another, swear at one another, and get really drunk together and fight. I know that by bringing me into his life, he has affected yours too, Divine Feminine. I was so obsessed with coming in between this divine union. I succeeded at keeping you away from the Divine Masculine. We both watch you. He watches because he clearly wants you. I watch you to see if the magic is working. He is not coping well without your spiritual protection, dear. The DM has to face the fact that he is the one who stuffed up the spiritual connection, not me. This experience in this love triangle must have been exhausting for you. I know that you thrive on peace and tranquility. Our daily life is like an episode of Jerry Springer. I am not doing well at all. My drinking is out of control. I cannot cope with the backlash of the spell work. What else would the Karmic like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I am not a good fit for him. I spy on you to find out why he still holds on to you. I am one of his poor choices. I am someone that he is using for comfort. I know that you exist in his life. I talk negative about you because I am so jealous of you. I feel like giving up on this with him. I do not like you based on what he has told me about you. I am just in this for the sex and nothing more. I can tell that he's unhappy here with me. I am the one dealing with his BS in your place. He is still learning lessons with me. I am toxic to him. I hope this reading resonated with you, Divine Feminine. If it did, please like, share and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Bye!